Alright guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back again to the channel. As usual, back to let you know what's happening with the Super Eagles of Nigeria, Chelle, our players, everything in between. So it's the weekend again now. Of course, we expect our players to make appearances for their clubs, enjoy their football, contribute, probably scoring goals or creating assists for their different clubs. And that's what we expect to get today. Of course, for Victor Osimhen, he has been training. He and his teammates have been training non-stop this week in preparation for their game. Today, they have a game against Sivaspor around 5 p.m. Nigerian time, and it's a must-win game for them. Yes, we know they are topping their league with 5 points because they have 80 points right now. Jose Mourinho and Fenerbahce are the ones that are closely following their trail in second position with 75 points. But it's very important for Victor Osimhen and his teammates to win this game. Not just this game, but the remaining of their 5 games. Because technically, the Turkish Super League is 36 games that they will play because we have 19 clubs competing for this league. So they've already played 31 games. It's remaining like 5 of thereabouts. So this game is a very important game for Victor Osimhen. It's a must-win, not just this ones, but also all of the other ones. But they will have to start with these games first, and that's why it's really been a busy week for Victor Osimhen. But today, of course, we are going to see him come out again and show himself like he usually does, and hopefully we get to see Osimhen score today. But Fenerbahce also has a game tomorrow against Besiktas. Mourinho is going to have an even more difficult test against Besiktas. Besiktas are really good this season. I think they've really impressed us a lot, especially with the signing of their coach, their new coach this season. So it's going to be a big test for Jose Mourinho, and also bright to say Samuel, who is a Nigerian defender. But let's go, away from that one, guys, and let me let you know that the NFF and NSC, that's the National Sports Commission, and the Nigerian Football Federation have now, taking a really bold step in making Coach Chelle happy, at least for the foreseeable future, for the next 4 or 5 months, up front. And what have they done? They've actually decided to pay him a salary up front and clear out all the debts, wages, allowances, or whatever fee that he is entitled to for the next few months, up until, I'm hearing they are going to cover it up until October, so that the coach, will have the mind to work. He will have that joy to actually focus on the job, focus on getting the task done. So the NSC boss, DIKKO, was the one that came out to talk about this in Segun Odegbami's radio station, Eagle 7 in Lagos. He talked about, the fact that it's better this way because obviously it's going to help NFF relieve them of that duty or that difficulty of scrambling, trying to see how to sort out the money to pay the coach. So he said instead of NFF going through that trouble, or the NSC going through that trouble, a special committee created by the presidency, is going to now take charge of this payment, and NSC is going to be the ones to monitor the whole process and make sure that everything is done accordingly. Every penny, every wage, every allowance, every salary that's being owed the man, from now till like October, is cleared out. So this is the plans right now. Let me just read it out for clarity purposes. The NSC boss, spoke with Super Eagles legend Segun Odegbami, and in his own words, he said, "It's not the commission NSC paying directly, but the support group is providing relief so that the NFF can focus on their critical needs. We are processing his payment upfront. The idea is to settle him completely so he can concentrate on getting the team to the World Cup. We are not part of the contract, but we are committed to ensuring the coach has all the support he needs. After all, this is about Nigeria. If we can help, we will, and we are doing just that." So this is what the boss of the NSC came out to say. And personally, for me, I think this is a really good move, because obviously, from previous experiences from our past coaches, we've seen that, the NFF always had issues with paying the coaches. There was always stories about coaches coming out to complain that the NFF was still owing them, uh, that they pay them half of this salary, or that they paid quarter of it, or just about any kind of story coming out of it. So definitely, if this goes well, then obviously the coach will not have issue about being owed salary, and obviously it's going to help him to work well and concentrate on the most important thing, which is obviously qualifying us to the World Cup, for 2026. And to end the update, guys, there are still some interesting games that we expect to watch, in the EPL and other leagues as well, where Nigerian players will seek to help their clubs as well. For example, in the EPL, we have the likes of Alex Iwobi and Kevin Bassey's Fulham locking horns against Aston Villa. That game is the first game actually for today. 12:30 p.m. is the time for that game. Make sure to look out for the performances of these two players. Of course, they are regular, so I expect them to start as well. And then we have Leicester City, Southampton. Wilfred indeed for Leicester City. Ugochukwu, potential Super Eagles player, Paul Onuachu, and Joe Aribo for Southampton. It's going to be a clash of Super Eagles players playing against themselves, but this match is just going to be for the purpose of playing football game, just to fulfill our righteousness, because these two teams have already been relegated. Southampton, I think 2 weeks ago, they were already certain to go to relegation after losing so many games, and then Leicester City was just last weekend that you know uh, their their relegation was confirmed. But they're still are obligated to finish their games, even though it's not going to mean anything whether they win or lose, for these games. Of course, we also have Arsenal playing against Bournemouth. That game is in the evening, 5:30 p.m. Maybe Ethan Wanner is going to show up, and then, of course, uh, all eyes is going to be on him, especially Kujarik Shell and the NFF scouting team, who are looking at this man, because it seems he's been the priority right now for the young star, for Kujarik Shell to work with. But we'll see what happens, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I also invite you to join the membership uh, you know platform on this channel to get exclusive content you know uh, from this channel about Super Eagles of Nigeria. Stay tuned, more videos coming soon.